Hey, what's up, solar family? It's James here. Hopefully you're doing amazing. In this video, I want to teach you how to sell the next step. The solar process has various steps, right? And I honestly feel that when you're a new solar consultant, you're trying to sell all the steps on step one. But before I dive into it, if you haven't scheduled your solar strategy call, especially if you're new in the industry or you want to get in the industry and you have sales or marketing questions, make sure you book that call. There's gonna be a pop-up somewhere around this video. So let me go ahead and dive right into it. So what I mean by selling the next step is the first step to solar, right, to closing a deal is getting an electric bill, right? And that's basically talking to homeowners and piquing curiosity to get their electric bill, right? So that's the first step that you're trying to sell the homeowner, right? Which is trying to get the electric bill. Because there's a lot of times where if you're a new consultant, you basically solar vomit, everything that the homeowner needs to know about solar when you're just asking for the electric bill, right? And guess what? When you give that homeowner too much information, that homeowner is going to make a decision right then and there whether or not solar's for them, right? Because you didn't sell them the next step. So the next step for a homeowner after you pique curiosity is to get the electric bill. And the next step after you get the electric bill is to schedule the consultation, right? Because a lot of times as well, when you're speaking to the homeowner, you're basically saying, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I need your electric bill. And then before they even give you the electric bill, you're already booking the solar consultation, right? So it has to happen one step at a time, right? And sometimes getting the electric bill and booking the actual consultation date may not be the same exact day or time, right? And that's totally fine. But ideally, you want to be able to get the actual electric bill and book the consultation as well, right? But you can't do them both at the same time, right? So this is how it goes. So I would talk to the homeowner, pique curiosity. Hey, are you saving money with solar yet? No, I'm not. Great. Hey, Mr. and Ms. Smith, do me a favor. Can you text me a copy of your most recent electric bill, right? So that's the first step. Boom. Now I got the electric bill. Guess what? I'm selling the next step. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, thanks for the electric bill. The next step is to schedule a consultation. Will Friday at 5 p.m. work for you, right? That's the next step. So once you have the consultation, guess what? You're selling the next step at the consultation, right? Whether that's, sending them over an install agreement or maybe the site survey. What is your next step, right? You're always just selling the next step to the homeowner. And depending on what step you're in, that's, going to dictate what you tell the homeowner. Because when you're new, you're basically giving all the information that you would normally give during your consultation. You're giving that at the piquing curiosity stage, right? When you're just trying to get their electric bill. So keep in mind that you're always just trying to sell the next step. And if you keep that in your mind, that you're just selling the next step, then it's going to keep you on track, right? You're not trying to give them all the information all at once, right? Because it can get super overwhelming to a homeowner, right? If you just literally give all this information, you're just solar vomit, right? So for example, if you're at a consultation and the homeowner says, you know what, this sounds great. I'm super interested. I want to move forward, but I have to refinance my home. So this is my tip for you. If that happens, what is the next step that you can do? So the next step that you can actually do is send the homeowner the install agreement. At least have them sign the install agreement. Because at that point, you have them committed to basically half of the contract, right? So a full contract is an install agreement and get pre-approved for the loan. But in this situation, because you don't want to pull the homeowner's credit, because you don't want them to affect the refi, you're going to get them to at least sign half of the deal, right? Because half of the deal and getting the homeowner committed to half of the deal is better than walking away with nothing, right? Because what I'm doing, again, is just selling the next step. What is the next step for the homeowner? But in this particular situation, because the homeowner has to refinance their house, and obviously because I have integrity and so do you, you don't want to mess up their refinance by, pulling their credit or whatnot, right? And I know you might be talking about it's a soft check, but you know what? That can also affect their refi, right? So again, sell the next step. So in this particular situation, I'm not going to get them pre-approved, but you know what? I'm going to get them to sign the install agreement, right? That would be the next step. So hopefully that made sense for you, because again, when you're new, you're trying to sell everything during these particular steps, and just knowing which step that you're in, then it'll keep you on track on how much information you should be giving the homeowner. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you book your solar strategy call. It's going to be pop-up somewhere around this video, especially if you're new in the industry or you want to get in the industry. Make sure you book that call. And lastly, before you take off, make sure you click the subscribe button and also click the like button so this video gets shared to all of our solar family. Other than that, have an amazing day. Peace.